and welcome to Bitecast with Shivani, where we promote and celebrate the success of women in various fields through a 15-minute high-impact podcast. Let me briefly introduce myself first. I am Shivani Bajaj, co-founder and CEO of EduBook, which is a globally award-winning skill tech startup using AI and blockchain to disrupt the education sector. If you want to know more about me, please watch episode number 1 in this series of podcasts, the link of which is in the description box of this episode's video. With that, let's begin with the Bitecast. So it's my pleasure to welcome our guest for today, April Strong, who is a career coach and TEDx speaker. She helps working women professionals step up the corporate ladder. So hi, April Strong. Thanks for joining me at the Bitecast today. How are you doing?
Doing excellent, Shivani. Thank you so much for inviting me. It's completely my pleasure. Thank you. Thank you. Really happy to be here.
Okay, so let's get started with the bites and the insights about you and your journey. So firstly, tell us about yourself.
So Shivani, like you rightly said, I am a coach. I am a career coach, and I work with working women professionals, and I help them scale up the corporate ladder with their personal and professional successes. So when I get into a program with them, I work much deeper with them. When it comes to my personal life or when it comes to other things, so like you said, I'm a TEDx speaker. Speaking is something I just love. So public speaking is something I've done since I was, I think, in my 11th grade. So it's been a really, really long time that I've been hosting shows, comparing for people. And, so that comes naturally to me. Being on stage is natural. When it comes to being who I am as a person, I'm an explorer. I love research. I love learning. I'm a lifelong learner. That's something that motivates me, keeps me up. And, that's one way that I have, I think, dealt with a lot of my issues and through my own experiences. So yeah, that is about me. I believe in abundance and I am a limitless person. So for me, it's like, today I'm doing something. So any opportunity that comes my way, I am very welcoming. So I would like to explore, get into it, and just go with the flow.
Nice to know about you, meaning so many good things, and very importantly our viewers will also like you are an extrovert, meaning many a times we see we are talking to people and they don't like to speak up, or they are very stage fear that comes before them. So that's good to know that okay, see out there here now there is a person who is not at all feeling fearful when they are in front of so many people altogether. So that's good.
Absolutely.
So what is the biggest challenge that you have faced in your journey so far, and how have you overcome that challenge?
So Shivani, I would just go a little bit about my personal life. If you ask me my personal life, there was a time in my life where everything that was real until that point, I lost everything. Okay, absolutely. So I was starting a new life. So what happened was I was going through a lot of issues when it comes to depression, mental health, everything was shattered for me. And this was a very cruel thing that I did have to go through. So initially what I did was I read the book Secret. I came across a lot of people who were ready to help. I did watch a lot of videos on YouTube and everything. And that is how I started my journey of transformation. There was a point in my life where I realized that, oh my God, whatever happens in your life, it is your perspective that is the challenge, right?
Yes.
It is the way you look at it and the meaning that you attach to what happened to you, that is the game changer. So at that point of my life, I decided that I'm not going to be a victim of my own life. I am rather going to create my destiny. I'm going to write the way I want to live. That's how everything started. That's when I got into coaching. I had amazing mentors and I believe in mentors. So I still have excellent mentors who are always, working with me. And I've been blessed in that way that, I think I'm a very good mentee. Like if someone gives me 1%, I would love to give 10% back. So it has worked out.
Nice to know about this thing. So this is a very new point that I'm listening to you today. Like, you are a very good mentee. So everybody just specifies, no, they are a good mentor, they are a good teacher, they are good professors, they are good this and that. So it's actually very nice to know that you are a very good mentee. And other than that, like, your journey and mental health is something which is seriously of very, you can say, it's of utmost importance as of now. But people generally ignore, okay, what is depression? This person is lying, or this is happening, or that is happening. But actually, it is a cause of concern. I agree with that. So, what keeps you motivated day by day?
Shivani, I just love what I do. And I think, waited forever to say this statement, because to be honest, when I was working in my, before I started coaching, I don't think I would have been able to say this, although I was working with such amazing people. So I was really happy to be with them, but I just didn't like the work that I was doing. But now it's like, I am happy to wake up, and जब मैं सोने भी जाती हूँ, I am excited कि कल सुबह उठ के मुझे क्या करना है.
Okay.
So my day is planned in that way. So when it comes to whether it is speaking or content creation, I love writing content. I love making videos, and my videos have to be like, the content has to be very strong. So I do a lot of research in a way that, okay, I am providing some kind of value. Okay, so content creation, value creation, all that writing part, speaking part, and actual coaching. And you know how entrepreneurship works, right? It's like वो दिखता बाहर एक चीज है, but हमें 100 चीजें पीछे करनी पड़ती है.
A whole lot of things are there, and you need at least 48 hours work in those 24 hours that you're spending. I agree. So that is very good that you're following your passion, meaning the main thing is like, if we are following our passion and make that our profession, so actually we are not working. We are just following our passion.
It doesn't feel like I'm working. So I wake up and I'm like, oh my God, it's too late ho gaya. मुझे जल्दी से start करना है.
Yes.
So yeah, that has been a blessing, and I know how unimaginable it could be for a lot of people, because I was in that place too. It's not easy to be in that position where you love your work.
Yes, correct. So who is that individual who has inspired you the most, and why?
Okay, so Shivani, there are a lot of people, of course, starting with family. My brother, my father, my friends. There've been some close friends who've been amazing. But right now, I would say I have a mentor who's working with me. His name is Rajesh Sethi. He works with the top CEOs in Silicon Valley. He's a mentor for them. He mentors people who start startups. Okay, so his entrepreneurial knowledge and his analytical skills and his humility is just amazing. So what inspires me about him, if you ask, it is the day I met him. What was surprising was, if I am a good person, if I am a good human being, then who is he? And if he's the definition of a good human being, then who am I?
Okay.
So he is just so amazing, very genuine. He's a very humble person. And that is what I think I learn from him every single day, that how you can help somebody or provide without draining yourself. It's not about, आप just free में सबकी मदद करते जाओ and you don't have bread on your table. That's not the way you work. You need to choose your ways to do it. So I think the biggest lesson that I'm learning is to be a better human being and still grow at scale.
Correct. So very rarely we find such people who are a source of inspiration. Otherwise, everybody says, no, APJ Abdul Kalam, this and that, Mahatma Gandhi. Yes, they are inspiring very much. I am too inspired by them. But when you find these sort of people here in everyday lives, it's like, you can say, I don't have words to express. I cannot think of it. Like, it's a very good thing that can happen to anybody. If you're finding a true mentor, a true advisor, a person who is always willing to help you now and then, every time, here and there, always standing beside you. Like, okay, if something goes wrong, I'm here. So that's a very
good absolutely, and yeah, that's absolutely right.
So what is your vision for the future? As in, where do you see yourself in 10 years down the line?
So Shivani, so the one thing is that the part that I told you, my personal life where everything was, distorted. So my vision actually would be that one part of it in my personal life that I want to be close to my children. They're not close to me right now. So that would be one dream that I want to live. So things that are normal for a normal mother, like feeding their child or putting the child to bed, drawing with them, teaching them. It's like a dream for me, for a person like me. So that's I think the cruel truth that I'm living. So that's one of my dreams. When it comes to everything else, I think life is going to be abundant, and I see that coming now. There have been times when I felt that, oh, will this ever happen to me? Will my dream ever come true? But now I think I'm ready to dream bigger and to kind of I wouldn't say chase, but just be ready for everything that comes my way with open arms. And I have a lot of gratitude for where I am today.
Oh, nice to know that. Nice. So, what advice would you like to give our viewers, some of whom might want to pursue a career which is similar to yours?
Oh, perfect. Amazing question. Amazing question. So, when it comes to coaching, I think there are a lot of people who have this as a natural talent. I feel I'm a very natural coach because I'm a fire sign. Anybody around me, I need to see them grow. It bothers me if they don't do well in life. I mean, if they have the potential, the extreme potential to grow, and something is stopping them, then I would like to help. That's one thing about coaching that I would say, that if you see that skill in yourself, you see that you are a helper, then do it the right way. And I think always choose a profitable problem. The reason that I am a career coach is because when you're starting your career, it is important that you're doing something or you're helping people in a way that is a real problem that they are finding a solution to. That is where you start making money. That's one point. And second, if you want to be a coach, you should also be a great coachee. When you become a great coachee, you learn how to implement what somebody else says. So always know that for you to grow, you should continue to learn. Now that'll be real advice that I would want to give somebody.
Okay, so we should always be upskilling ourselves, reskilling ourselves. Continuous
Right.
learning is the name of the game. Correct, correct.
Absolutely.
So, great, April Strong. Thanks for your time and valuable insights. I'm sure that our viewers will get inspired by your journey. If you want to know more about April Strong, you can reach out to her via the details provided in the description box of this episode's video. For any other queries and comments about any of the Bitecast episodes, please do type in the comment box and I will reply to each one of them as soon as I can. If you want to reach out to me, my contact details are also given in the description box of this video. Thanks for watching. Signing off, Shivani Mehrotra Bajaj.